Have you ever felt anxious for no clear reason? Or suddenly overwhelmed, irritable, or deeply sad even when nothing major happened? What if I told you that your emotions might not just be in your head, but in your hormones? Millions of people struggle with anxiety and depression, yet many never consider that their symptoms could be linked to chemical messengers silently influencing their brain every second. Hormones regulate sleep, mood, stress response, energy, and even how you handle fear. When they shift, even slightly, your emotional stability can shift with them. And the scary part? Most people are never tested. Today, we're uncovering the powerful connection between hormones and mental health. By the end of this video, you'll understand whether your anxiety or low mood could be hormonal, and what you can actually do about it. Before we go deeper, here's something that might surprise you. Anxiety and depression are not always purely psychological conditions. While therapy and emotional factors matter, your biology plays a massive role. Hormones act like text messages traveling through your bloodstream, telling your organs and brain how to function. If those messages become chaotic or inconsistent, your brain chemistry follows. This is why someone can feel fine one month and completely off the next. It's not weakness. It's not a personality flaw. It may be an imbalance. And when you correct the imbalance, everything changes. But which hormones are responsible? That's where things get interesting. Let's start with cortisol, the stress hormone. Cortisol is produced by your adrenal glands and is essential for survival. It helps you wake up, react to danger, and stay alert. But when stress becomes chronic, cortisol remains elevated for too long. Over time, this can shrink parts of the brain linked to emotional regulation and increase sensitivity to fear signals. High cortisol is strongly linked to anxiety disorders, panic attacks, and even depressive symptoms. On the flip side, low cortisol can cause fatigue, low motivation, and mood instability. So if you constantly feel wired yet exhausted, cortisol dysfunction could be a hidden trigger. And here's the catch. Modern life is designed to keep cortisol high. Now let's talk about serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter that's deeply influenced by hormones. Many antidepressants aim to increase serotonin levels. But what controls serotonin in the first place? Hormones like estrogen and thyroid hormones play a significant role. When these hormones fluctuate, serotonin production and receptor sensitivity change. That's why some people experience mood crashes during menstrual cycles, postpartum periods, or menopause. It's not imaginary. It's biochemical. When estrogen drops, serotonin often drops with it. This can trigger irritability, sadness, or even severe depression in sensitive individuals. If your mood swings follow a pattern, your hormones may be speaking louder than you realize. Thyroid hormones are another critical piece of the puzzle. The thyroid gland controls metabolism, energy production, and brain function. When thyroid levels are too low, a condition called hypothyroidism, symptoms often mimic depression, fatigue, weight gain, brain fog, and low mood. When thyroid levels are too high, hyperthyroidism, anxiety, racing heart, and panic symptoms are common. Many people are misdiagnosed with anxiety disorders when the real issue lies in thyroid imbalance. A simple blood test can reveal what years of therapy sometimes cannot. So if your anxiety feels physical, like it starts in your body, your thyroid deserves attention. Estrogen and progesterone fluctuations can dramatically influence mental health, especially in women. Estrogen supports serotonin and dopamine activity, while progesterone has calming, anti-anxiety effects through GABA receptors in the brain. When these hormones fall out of balance, during PMS, postpartum recovery, perimenopause, or menopause, anxiety and depressive symptoms can intensify. This is why some women feel emotionally stable for weeks, then suddenly overwhelmed. Hormones move in cycles, and your brain responds to every shift. Understanding this cycle gives you power. Ignoring it keeps you confused. Testosterone is often associated with men, but both men and women need it for emotional stability. Low testosterone has been linked to depression, low motivation, irritability, and fatigue. In men, Declining testosterone levels with age can silently contribute to mood disorders that look psychological but are hormonal at the root. In women, low testosterone can affect drive, confidence, and resilience. Hormones don't just control physical traits, they influence how bold, energetic, and emotionally balanced you feel. Insulin also plays an underestimated role. Blood sugar spikes and crashes directly impact mood stability. When insulin resistance develops, inflammation increases in the brain. Chronic inflammation has been strongly associated with depressive symptoms. That mid-afternoon crash, irritability when hungry, or brain fog after high-sugar meals isn't random. It's hormonal. Stabilizing blood sugar is one of the fastest ways to improve mood consistency. Melatonin, the sleep hormone, deserves attention too. Poor sleep disrupts cortisol, estrogen, testosterone, insulin, and serotonin simultaneously. 1 week of sleep deprivation can significantly increase anxiety levels. If your anxiety worsens at night or after poor sleep, melatonin imbalance may be contributing. Hormones work as a network, not in isolation. Here's something most people never hear. Gut health influences hormones. The gut microbiome affects estrogen recycling, serotonin production, and inflammation levels. If your digestion is off, your mood may follow. Up to 90% of serotonin is produced in the gut. So mental health isn't just in the brain, it's in the body. So how do you know if your anxiety or depression is hormonal? Look for patterns. Do symptoms worsen during certain times of the month? After stress? After poor sleep? With weight changes? With fatigue? Hormonal mood disorders often follow a cycle or physical trigger. Psychological depression tends to be more constant. Tracking symptoms is powerful. The next question is testing. Comprehensive blood panels including thyroid function, cortisol rhythm, sex hormones, vitamin D, and insulin markers can reveal hidden imbalances. Many basic checkups miss these details. Advocating for deeper testing can change your treatment path entirely. Now here's the hopeful part. Hormonal anxiety and depression are often reversible. Improving sleep, reducing processed sugar, strength training, managing stress, supporting gut health, and correcting deficiencies can restore balance. In some cases, medical treatment may be necessary, but lifestyle foundations always matter. It's also important to understand that hormones and emotions influence each other. Chronic anxiety can further disrupt hormones, creating a cycle. Breaking the cycle requires addressing both mind and biology together. If you've been blaming yourself for feeling anxious or depressed, pause. You are not weak. You are not broken. Your body may be asking for balance. Listening instead of suppressing symptoms could transform your life. Your mental health deserves a full-body approach. If this video opened your eyes, share it with someone who needs to hear this truth. Subscribe to Hormone Balance Guide for science-backed insights that empower you to take control of your health, naturally and intelligently.